There's a question I often get asked when on the golf course is, what is that beeping noise and what is that on your belt? Now the answer is, it's game golf. Now the beeping noise is this, and the vibrating goes along with it. Now all it is a GPS tracking device which helps me track and monitor my progress and my rounds using this belt clip, the clip on the back, and these individual tags per club. Now when you play, you take address to your ball. For me, it's a way of getting into the zone. Tag my belt. It vibrates, it beeps, it vibrates again, and I'm ready. I'm ready to hit my shot, move on, hit the next shot. Now, what I'm doing today, I don't know if you've seen previously in my videos showing me opening the package up and explaining what's what and how it all works and installing the system into the clubs. Today, I'm going to show you how to do the background side of it, to do the computer side. So, have a look. I'll talk through it, and yeah, thanks for watching.
So first thing you want to do is install the app via the website, and then as soon as you plug your Game Golf system in, it uploads the template. You log in, and it then downloads both your rounds or however many rounds you have stored on it. It then brings up your scorecard. Now, you just check the scorecard through. I tend to take a picture of my scorecard and to compare. So I've obviously missed a few tags out because there's 2 over, and I was 8 over. It also gives you fair accuracy, green regulations, and likewise. So here's the first hole. I'll give you an overview of where you go. So obviously shot 1 is your tee shot, and then shot 2, shot 3, shot 4. Now I didn't actually go into the bunker of the tee. I went right, and then my second shot went into the bunker. So and I also didn't 3-putt. So I'm going to delete out the last putt by clicking on the delete button. Now my tee shot went over here somewhere, so let's delete that putt out, and then we can click on my tee shot and then add a shot after that. That adds in the next shot. Sometimes it's a little bit awkward, but you got to try to remember which clubs you hit. Now remember I had just about 100 yards into the flag, which I mishit slightly because I was in the rough. So I have to guess at this point to sort of say, well, I think I was about there. So give myself about 90-ish yards, there or thereabouts. I know it's not 100% accurate, but it's going to be good enough for what I am looking for. So that's added the shot in. So you've got my distance and my drives, and then onto the green for putts. And the putting side isn't 100% accurate, which unfortunately isn't great, but it gives you obviously a good number to work from for like putts on per green. So the second hole, this looks to be okay. I had a par on there, so just you see where each shot goes. Each yellow dot represents your shot. So yeah, what you want to do here is obviously you move the putt to where the hole was, or you move the flag, in this case, to where your final putt was. Once you're done, click on the next hole and go on to the next. Obviously, you've got to keep repeating this process until you get to the 18th. Now, in this instance, on this hole, I had a 2-putt to walk away with par, or to walk away with bogey, sorry. Just going to add that in. Now, sometimes it's a case of when you get to the hole, you forget to tap it in, or you forget to tag your clubs. Sometimes it's just a case of you just forget to tag. You just go ahead and take your shot quickly. Okay, so on this hole here, my second shot went into the bunker. So we're just going to have to try and adjust how this second shot looks. So drag it back into the bunker there. Obviously then it takes the stats on sand saves and just makes it a little bit more accurate for like reading. So you can then change the club by clicking on the change club setting, change it there, and then on the left hand side it will then update which club you took. So I went past the flag at the bunker, and then add shot, add a putter again, and then I can put that accordingly. I just lipped out for the par, put the bogey putt there. On the bottom left it brings up your stats then. You scored 5, your 2 putts, missed the fairway, missed the green in regulation, and it doesn't count as sand save because it didn't get up and down. The 9th hole, it says I had a 3. Now, my drive was to there. However, my left shot, my shot to the green, I missed the green left into the little stream. So what I had to do was take a drop out. Now, you don't tag your club twice, but what you do instead is you set your picture, you set your target to where you dropped out. In this case, I was about here. You then click on the button to say add penalty, and you could add 1 or a 2 shot penalty. So I added my penalty shot for the drop. I chipped onto the green, and I'll just move the flag to roughly where it was. There you go. Add a shot, add another putt because I missed the putt. And yeah, that's a unfortunate 6. So we keep going like this, and I will just fast forward a little bit to save it dragging out too long, and we'll get to the last few holes. So the 18th hole now, drive out, 5 iron just short, chipped on, and then had to add my putt in because I didn't tag the putter at that point. There's quite a few people around, so I just wanted to hold the putt and walk off. So just put this putt in place. It takes a few seconds for the putt to sort of load up, or each club to you added on to move. So just put that roughly to where it was. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the putting distances and stuff aren't 100% accurate because you can't really tell exactly where the flags are, etc. So once I've done that, I've got a birdie on the last with a green in regulation, missed the fairway left. So I'm happy with all these. I can then go on to next hole. Now obviously that's the 18th, so then it brings up your score. 43 and 38. So that matches the scorecard I've got. So yeah, 8 over, 81 I've scored, 36% fairway accuracy, 39% green in regulation, 1.67 putts per hole, and 20% scrambling. So click on sign round. Now that then uploads it onto the your record, and then it brings up all your stats for your overall rounds. It automatically takes you back onto the actual round itself. Just takes a few minutes to buffer. There we go. So we click on Insights at the top, and this will give you your in-depth results really. So on the top you've got strokes gains, club performance off the tee, approach to the green, and scoring. And you can do that for your last round, your last 10 rounds, all your rounds. You can compare it to a handicap, so scratch 5, 10, I think 15, So these are the rounds you can compare it to. So if I click on last round, this is the round we've just done, and it will show how I've got on compared to a scratch golfer. Now I play off 6, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit worse than what it should be. So I'll just scroll down here. So off the tee, I was good. Approach, short game, putting obviously need work. Now it gives you then pointers to sort of areas to go away and work on. So putting 10 to 30 feet, short game within 25 yards, approach 225 to 250 yards, off the tee 400 to 450. And then the little blue box tells you where you can try and get some extra shots from. Like what you just watched, check out my other social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, Twitter and Game Golf.
And as always, don't forget to click subscribe.